if you know more about this than you're saying, if you are involved with something that's happened to her, if you lost your temper and choked her too far or something bad happened, if you are involved in her death in some way, it is a tremendous gift to your son to tell me now, when I can help you and I can help him.
Like I said,
because nobody ever gets away with this.
No, like I said, she walked all over me. She just owned me. I didn't hurt her at all.
All right, Greg, what do you got?
So really easy to tell that you're inside his brain case now. You're inside his head, and the only thing that matters to him right now is what's going on right in that room. And that didn't start off being the case. He was in control. He thought he had absolute control, but now you're inside his head, and the only thing going on is that little dance. You can see the sorrow in his brows as his brows are pulled down. You can see that he's come to realization that I don't know that his sorrow is about her. I think the realization is that, this is over. Yeah. I'm done. You can see it coming very clearly. Both eyes are down. One is down further than the other. His chin is down. Now, remember, we said his baseline is his chin's up because he's doing that arrogant look down his nose at you. That's down for him. And lots of reasons people could do that. Some people because they have a dewlap kind of thing, cover their chin or they hold their head up. Other reasons that people just get in that habit of raising their head. His chin is down now, and that's throat protection. We always associate throat protection with pre-confession. They're right on the edge. All you got to do is reach out and touch him. You've already gotten him. You already got him there. He says we, and he does a long sentence before he says, no, I basically didn't do it. And then he comes out, and I think what he's trying to say to you without losing face is she walked all over me. He's admitting all the stuff that you said, and that is, to me, just stepping right into pre-confession. And then when he says that about her, his head's back up. It's interesting. He's back to who he is. He's saying she did mistreat me and.
Like I said, she walked all over me. She just owned me. I didn't hurt her at all.
But you can see all that sorrow, and I think he's just right on the edge of falling off the cliff there. Chase, what do you got?
I absolutely agree with you. And he's still faced through all these potential guilt questions that Dr. Phil's asking, which means an innocent person not likely to do that. They're going to start shaking their head from the beginning. If they're not saying anything or interrupting the interrogator, they're going to start shaking their head, or they'll do what's called pre-denial behaviors. And none of that is there. So that's a humongous red flag. There's a smirk here with more duping delight at just getting away with this when he says, oh, no. And then you see a little smirk. He does, Greg, you were talking about his chin being down with his pre-confession. He does lift it up once to talk about something that he's proud of. And I think this is the carefully crafted storyline of she owned me, because we hear him say this a couple of times. And I think he's proud of that. But what we don't see here is a denial. We don't see a strong, confident denial of commission. And right at the end, we see something very telltale that we all learn in interrogation school, kind of on day one, which is called severity softening. So instead of saying steal, someone might say take. Instead of saying rape, someone might say interfere with or touch. And instead of saying kill, you might hear somebody say the word hurt. And we hear that word come out here. So we see the severity softening here, which is another very large red flag.
If you like this video, get the full body language breakdown and analysis on our main channel by clicking this video right here.